A very solid gain on that play.
At the 22-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Wait, 80!
Right there, 54 miles.
21, 21.
Hey, watch that.
Hey, Haywood.
54.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught in the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Let's go. You tighten up.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And out across midfield down to the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
The 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Go to base. I got you, boy.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
21. Go.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. 1st down, San Francisco.
Here we go. Pittsburgh. Here we go.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second down now, it's Coleman, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
And the kick is no good. How about that? He misses on the extra point, and the score holds at 8-6. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
They go play action now. Wilson, flush to his right. He'll find Metcalf. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
14.
Now Wilson on first down. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
33. Cut.
Still got 4 down.
Throwing again. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught. Lockett. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
You got 3 down.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Twenty-one.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
To throw is Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 74 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Wilson. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
Wilson. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 154! Here we go, here we go! Mike 5-4, 21, 21. Here we go.
Garoppolo on first down. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Here we go, here we
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 75 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Grenade!
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
On first down, Wilson, flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Wilson, this one into the hands of Metcalf. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. After the sack, here's second and 11. Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. On third and 1, Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
Hey, let's get in that hole. What's up?
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Here's Wilson. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Getting the sack to 227-pound linebacker Quana. And the pressure gets to him again. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Now Wilson being chased out left. And he's got it. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on third down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
Buying time to his left. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down.
54. Coming to you, coming to you. Right there, 54, right there, right there.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now it's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Flush to his right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Now Wilson. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 52 yards.
First down and goal to go.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Marshawn Lynch taking it in as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. And the touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And how about this decision? Tie game, 4th quarter. They want the ball back on the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And there's a run to be happy with. good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Tighten up. Bridgestone, travel. Show it up. 12.
Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
21. Here we go. 61. Matchbox light.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. To try again after the sack. Wilson forced out to his left. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Third and 2. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep down. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
At the 17-yard line.
They run again with Breida. Room here to run. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 83 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying,
he's got daylight. The 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, his second touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make...
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 42 yards. And the fumble. Seahawks. So now a two-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
Watch out, watch out.
Check 37, check 37.
Good touch.
Wilson going to throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Here we go. Black 80! 54 Mike. Watch the run. They're running it. Jim. 11.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Steps away to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Right there, 54.
Hey, Charlie.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
That's how the defense
The
goes.
Seahawks take over at the 47-yard line.
54. You must be dreaming.
Hatchet. Check. Crunch.
the interception. Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Flushed out right. He's going to let it. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle, and even 40 yards.
And that's good for a Seahawks. First and 10.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Back to throw. Wilson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Akello Witherspoon, really good coverage from the Colorado man, getting a hand in on it. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and that'll make it third down. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. One last shot for Wilson. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when different style and